Hello, welcome guys, welcome to Scotland.
This time we're going to road trip Scotland, and we just came here yesterday in the evening. So it's really our first day, and we're going to hike the Cobbler, was it right? Yeah, the Cobbler. So the weather is
Scottish.
It's quite cloudy and a little bit drizzly, but it's supposed to clear up during the day, and it's not really raining. So we're just gonna make our way to the car park, and up we go. Why are you looking so bored?
Because the weather forecast said that this is supposedly a nice day without rain, and we're having now here in the car for 1 hour, and it is raining, and now the forecast changed, and it seems like it is going to rain the whole day. So we're thinking what to do. After a bit more than an hour, then the rain stopped, and then we hope that the rain won't come again. So let's start.
So we just came out of this forest where we were zigzagging up to here, and now we are going to follow this valley, which you see here on my right side. We hope it clears up a little bit, like it was much nicer before. Now it's already cloudy again. But yeah, there's the Cobbler, which is an amazing stone. I don't know, does that come out on camera? Okay, so we'll show you later. But let's go.
I had my hopes that the rain will stop and we will enjoy a nice view, but it doesn't look like that.
Not at all. So the Cobbler right now, we haven't seen it once since we hiked towards it, and we have had it like in front of us for the entire walk basically. And now all the Scottish hikers we met, they're also like all turning back, and we're like, nah, that's it for today. There won't be any hope for sun or clear skies, or at least clear mountains anymore. So we found this nice shelter here.
So we're going to have a sandwich, a little bit of coffee, wait 30 minutes to 1 hour, and if it doesn't turn better, then we also have to turn back and go to the car.
Well, it is what it is in Scotland, but I'm gonna show you because right now it's really horrific. You may or may not be able to see it, we'll see. But yeah, it's nasty. So we're pressing on because the weather actually got better. We were sitting there for like, I don't know, 1.5 hours maybe, darling? Yeah, 1.5 hours. And yeah, now it's fantastic compared to before. We can see almost all of this mountain of the Cobbler. We can see the valley behind us. It's all in all super beautiful as well. It's not raining anymore. So what more can you ask for? We were told Scottish summer. That's what it looks like.
And this is the last slope of the day, quite a steep one. So yeah, a few meters of dying. I'm kidding.
All right, as you can see, you can't see anything. We made it to the top, but yeah, the clouds came in, and now it's also raining, drizzling, and pretty windy. But we made it to the top, and we yeah, we're gonna make our way down as soon as possible because it's really pretty miserable. Scottish summer. And just to prove to you just how fast the climate changed here, now the summit's free of any clouds. Well, what can you do? We made it!
And we liked the hike a lot. The landscape was beautiful and the mountains were beautiful. The weather wasn't that beautiful, but I think that's how Scotland is. But also the people is super nice. We've got to talk to people crossing our paths, or when we're sitting around, people talk to us. So it is really cool and a really nice experience.
And after a good night's sleep, we made our way to Glencoe via a very scenic road.
Whoa!
We have arrived to the first stop of the day, the Kilsheron Castle, and here we are at the viewpoint. Let's explore that area.
It's extremely boggy here, as you can clearly tell. And I think the most difficult part will be the next 20 meters. We're gonna try to find our way through it. If it turns out to be impossible, because we don't have wellies or something, we will just give up. But let's see.
The village of Glencoe marks the entrance to the Valley of Glencoe, which is a marvelous valley with amazing scenery and rugged landscape and mountains. However, it's not the only valley that is there. Kind of perpendicular to it, there is a small road leading into the Valley of Glen Etive, which is equally mind-blowingly beautiful and has slightly less tourists. So if you have time and you have your own car, because there's no public transportation there, definitely also check out Glen Etive.
I want to present you here something very Scottish called the midges, and they are tiny flies which come apparently twice a day, during morning and afternoon or evening, and they fly in swarms and they eat you. Something like mosquitoes, but very tiny, and then it hurts when they bite you. And they're so small that they don't bite through the clothes, so that's why I'm wearing something long, and also the trousers. But for the head, then we need a hairnet, and we do have some anti-mosquito spray, anti-midge spray on the hands, so they don't bite the hands. And they are very annoying. We are like, I don't know if you can see it, but we are right now in a swarm of midges. So I will try to record this, but I think maybe you can see them on my clothes. They're everywhere.
We can see them. Midges everywhere. Apart from them, it's really beautiful.
And because we have the car open while packing everything up, we have lots of midges in the car. It turns out that we need to drive a little bit with nets, while with the wind we can get them out of the car. Fun.
What are we doing at this dodgy place?
Grabbing some Scottish breakfast.
And here apparently the local workers go, and it's supposed to be very good and plenty. Alright, so here we have our full Scottish breakfast with toast. We have bacon, baked beans, egg. Then we have, I have to look it up because I don't remember the names, Teddy Scone, which is potato with butter. We have a sausage called link. Then we have lawn, which is this squared sausage. We have black pudding, which is made out of blood, like it's a blood sausage. And then we have the famous haggis, which is intestines of sheep mixed with oat and salt and other stuff. And yeah, so, and mushrooms. Which one do you want to try and which one should I try? Okay, I'm gonna go, you want to try the black pudding?
Yeah, you go.
Okay, I go with the black pudding. So let's start with this one first. I'm quite surprised about this one because I don't usually fancy blood sausages and these sorts of things. But the black pudding is really good. And the haggis. As well, really delicious. Hard to describe. Not really hard to describe, but definitely really good.
This is the square sausage. It tastes like burger meat, really good. The normal sausage. That one I don't like that much. I think it's like a sausage, but I think Germany has better ones. That's very tasty.
What is it? That's
Potatoes.
The potato thingy. Okay.
Potato pancake kind of. And the beans. It's really tasty actually, everything.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's enjoy.
Opening the door, wearing all the raincoats and umbrellas and everything takes some courage. But when you see also everyone else doing the same and leaving the car and going towards the touristic site, then it is a little bit easier. Today is raining cats and dogs, I think so they say in English, for the whole day. So we have to keep going with our kind of itinerary anyways. And now we are getting to the Harry Potter train side. I think it's called the Viaduct of something.
Glen something.
Yes. So it looks like we found our place, and here we wait for the train for around 15 minutes.
Lovely.
The viaduct and the landscape is super beautiful. We were expecting a little bit more steam from the train, but it was nice anyways to see the train and to remember Harry Potter, eating some candies on the train. I think it was cute. I wouldn't plan the whole day for just seeing that, but just for a few seconds passing the train, I think it's worth to spend, maybe 1 hour here around. Between Loch Lomond and the town of Glencoe is the valley of Glencoe, which is beautiful with these beautiful mountains. Here behind me we have the Three Sisters, so with the 3 mountains behind me. And I think it takes like a few hours if you do some stops, but it's just wonderful, the landscape here. Today we're going to do a small hike on the Lost Valley. It goes between the 2 sisters behind me over there, and it goes up and then a little bit like further down in that direction. And I don't know what to say else.
I think that's all.
I think that's all, right?
Go.
Yes.
Let's go.
So while Christine is searching for the right path because we've got lost a little bit, then I am here surrounded by midges.
All right, so we reached our destination for today, the Lost Valley. Here, Glencoe is not just famous for its, well, as you can see, amazing scenery, but also because back in the days when there were clans fighting, Scottish clans fighting against each other, here in Glencoe, there was a massacre on the MacDonald family, which was murdered by an opposing clan at night in their own house. And it's still like a remarkable event in Scottish history. And well, this valley here not only was used to hide cattle and goods when there were other clans invading the valley, but also after this massacre, the survivors were hiding here from their persecutors, from the people trying to kill them. Yeah, and it's absolutely amazing. It looks so beautiful.
That is Ben Nevis, the highest point of Scotland.
Thanks for watching!
If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button below.
And leave us a comment. We would like to hear your opinions and thoughts.